and then engage, and you know what? Ashe might not be doing the damage to do lethal damage, but Nocturne, Jace, and LeBlanc can be on that particular assignment. Going to be Ezreal, Alistar versus Ashe and Tahm Kench. Live or replay, I asked. This was the matchup for a lot of 2018, especially at the start of the year. Again, feels like utility.
Play some finesse League of Legends to win this one, if all things are even going into something like 25-30 minutes into the game. However, Umti showed that he can get massive level leads on this Nocturne, his ability to path out and keep himself safe until level 6, utilize the paranoia to get lanes ahead, things like this. This could be what? Oh, here we go.
Look at these minions he's getting.
Oh, so many minions. And can now avoid abilities by just not being there. Oh no. Take it all back, Smed. Looking for his Ignite button. Didn't actually have one. Unfortunately, is now Umti in trouble. Chains are going to land, though, and Disdain not going to affect BDD, and Fly loses that trade. Bottom lane in trouble. There's 4 members of Gen G down here. Mir has used the flash now. The Grey Health still available as Gango underneath this turret. Fear Beyond Death will be there as Disdain not enough. The Devour comes in. It's a 1-for-1 trade, and you give that in favor of KT as Gango still under the turret ruler. Very low on health.
A turret dive or dive in with that paranoia. So, Drake's going to be given up. Gotta say, the Ashe Tahm Kench plus the Nocturne is going to mean that Drake's stack should be a very possible thing for KT in the early game.
Yep, a lot of safety here available as well.
Will Gen G try to end the top lane phase for now, or delay it as bot line?
Yeah, there's a headbutt pulverized combo as Mia takes a lot of damage. It will be a dead Tahm Kench, but Gango, he's not going to die just yet. And no arrow invested in this bottom lane. Man, Umti kicking himself, but not heading down there, but there just weren't any camps.
This might be a good...
Slight miscommunication potentially as Smed says, well, that's a bit of money there as Hex Flash gonna come in. There's the headbutt pulve, and now Cuvee looking for more. No! Doesn't land the E, and Smed is gonna flash over the wall. Good get on the summoner spell, but not a kill. It's a bit of a lucky dip there as Umti channeling the Rift Herald. Not a lot Gen G can do about it. This should be taken on the top side of the map as BDD really wants his blue buff to kick in. That's a lot of extra money going over to the Jace. 320. You could have a kill, or you could have that. And I'd probably take that. It's way back. Losing out in the farm just a little bit. Should be able to claw himself back in as Peanut finds Umti. A lot of damage already being done here as Paranoia has been popped. Ward is down. He can get back in looking for some of his cooldowns as now BDD over the side. The Q is going to land. Peanut very close, but the chains don't land. Smed wants to find the shock blasters. Fly will pick up the first kill of this skirmish. Now, it's the Voyage, but it's not the Voyage that you want. That's the Urgot, and that is one hell of a weird picture-in-picture. As now Smed should be able to get this one against Cuvee. Not a lot of buttons remain, but no. Unable to do so, and now Mia in no man's land. Gen G just wipe the floor with them.
Mamma mia, things fall apart for the side of KT. The second kill is a double kill for Urgot's meme territory from 2010. As he just able to turn this around and then some, all without any magic resist other than a no magic mantle topside.
Yeah, Cuvee going down very, very low here as Smed can't keep him in that W in hammer form. Jumps back forward, and Cuvee picks it up. And KT look all over the place.
Cuvee solo killing Smed. That reminds me of a couple of World Qualification best of fives. Everything, and I mean everything, going the way of Gen G.
Not because you weren't good at League of Legends.
Well, we try to remember ourselves in the best light. As Smed and Cuvee, Nocturne's around this.
Yeah, how is Smed going to remember this moment, though, is the question, as Cuvee does have a bit to offer back, still with the ultimate in hand. Let's see. Not going to pull the trigger on anything. Fly cleans up the minions in the mid lane, and Gen G have so much control. The lead is certainly not there, but when you see a game like this move towards 20 minutes on an even footing, and there's Gen G in it, it just feels really rough, as that's rough as heck. Cuvee easily cleaning it up.
That was really nicely done, though. The mind games are so real with the Shroud, as Fly is alone, but who's flanking who?
Yep, he was feared, but he was also gold, so not too afraid of it.
Teleport being used to keep this minion up. They want the turret right now. I'm struck by a question, Atlas.
What's that?
How many of Cuvee's top 5 best carry performances in his career were against Smed? The one can't come.
Yeah. And now Smed, he's trying it again.
But he's got a mate this time.
Yeah, Cuvee, they're just bouncing him around. He's not a tennis ball, that's an Akali. As he dives back forward, he's looking for He's gonna pick it up. A 1-for-1 is not what you wanted in a 1v2 scenario, and Gen G say, well, thank you very much. That's an Abyssal Voyage down to the bottom lane as well. We'll take a Baron.
But KT are coming back in here. Here comes BDD. They only have one smite.
Yeah, teleport in from Smed actually, as BDD's over on the top side as well. Ruler takes that shock blast, but it's the Baron down already from Gen G. Can KT actually clean this one up? Is the question, as Life was trying to get down Gango, but Devour comes in the last second from Mia. The Urgot has fallen, and the cow should go down afterwards. Ruler should be able to keep himself alive, but he's going to be the only one with the Baron.
They take the Baron, but they take heavy losses. He doesn't care about this behind Nocturne because he can just ignore it. Top side.
Yeah, Arrow is just going to pierce the heavens, but that's still going to be a dead Urgot no matter what. And he's going to be able to get the assist somehow there as well, I believe, from Hawkshot, providing vision. And that turret is going to fall on the top side. But KT, they give up a second Infernal Drake to Gen G. And
at about 30 minutes, maybe 29. We weren't watching it as closely. Gango does a lot of damage if they choose the wrong backline access. As Smed is all alone, but Mia is cutting off other members.
Well, Smed really wants to just fight Cuvee over and over again, by the looks of things. Paranoia on top of him, but Shroud, pretty powerful, Pop Smithy.
To guarantee each subsequent buff, as Cuvee's in the backline.
Yep, he wants to stop it right now as Gango... Oh, that's not what you want to see. A bit of a panic ultimate comes in, and now Mia is certain to follow after him as well. The double kill, as Cuvee just takes matters into his own hands.
Gango tries to predict the position there. Kali's not behind. You can't find her. They're going to mainline through the mid lane here, and Gen G going to get so much.
They're going to get everything that they want at this point in time. Smed trying to clear out minions more than anything else now as the flashes forward. BDD not going to get touched though, as Peanut has to go into his stopwatch, and Cuvee once more. Smed will go down to the GAs. The Fear Beyond Death isn't going to get the fear this time as BDD gets himself successfully out. No, he doesn't, as Ruler pops in over the top. They're looking for the aces. Wonders where all his friends have gone.
They're all dead, Atlas. They all died in an instant because Cuvee found the right timing. Wasn't sure about the Devour time. It didn't matter, as that tongue, the licky tongue, is dead. Gen G can back away. The Baron is spawning. I believe the last of the Elders is spawning as well. What do you want to eat? What do you want, KT? You're not going to get any of it. Gen G's going to get it all.
Life just fail flash to Hex Flash, but it won't matter because not a lot of places he can go. Wondering whether to use the... Oh, he does use the flash. I would have opted out.
Well, now we're getting to Yakety Sax territory.
He's going for it.
Sing it for me, Atlas.
Bam, bam, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum.
I hope you know where it's going. This could be a while.
Oh yeah, I don't want to fully commit. As gonna take a couple of turret shots, and Ruler's thinking he might be fast enough, but Dustbringer gives you a lot of movement speed,
I know,
guys.
40% CDI not enough.
And now he can turn the lights off. Oh, there's a certain Enrique Iglesias song that I now want to be singing as Fly jumps forward, and he's not going to last that much longer, but Papa does mean that a lot of time was wasted.
Oh yeah,
Gen G.
They could have got both. They may still get both because the smite is down. But there is going to be at least a contest, and who knows what might happen here as BDD pokes in.
Well, Life and Cuvee, both of them gatekeeping here as Blue Trinket goes down. Gango has the arrow available. See whether he can actually hit any priority targets, and no, KT say it's not worth going for it. They don't have a smite. They can't contest.
It's not game 3 or game 2 either, Atlas. This is game 4 also. So you make the wrong contest, you just lose the game straight up. So in spite of the amusing extended chase onto Umti, chasing any member other than the smite, it's categorically wrong, but because it's the smite, get away with some silly business. Inferno will come in. That's a lot of AD and AP, as Ruler is basically a hybrid champion now.
Yep. Well, he already was with the way. And champions take a little bit more damage from that because turrets will only scale off one of your damage quotients, and Ruler's going to hit people with both. As Cuvee is going to go into the Zhonya's. Paranoia is there. That shock blast is going to be really important, as Paranoia was just waited for. And now Gen G find themselves without Akali, a very strong member of this team, as Fly does get himself out, buffered the disdain pretty perfectly there. BDD gets sniped by Ruler, and now it's a 4v4. And maybe the 4v4 that Gen G won. Fly looking for more. It's a double for Ruler now, as Mia right in the middle of the team. And Peanut wants to finish that one off. Life with the double knock-up. It's the triple kill for the Ezreal, and Smed has to watch as his base falls apart and his KeSPA Cup hopes have been destroyed. Gen G will be meeting one of Damwon Gaming or Griffin in the KeSPA Cup Final 2018 and their first domestic final.
A huge moment for Gen Z as an org and the players, so long suffering on the domestic scene. 4 entire calendar years with no grand final qualifications. Never did they finish